Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 9. Our recap for week 8 is a reminder to get your response to group force focus question or questions. You decide. For grading purposes, you can respond to one of their focus questions, but I do appreciate what seems to be the standard practice for you to respond to all of the prompts that each group has provided. And that's due Monday the 22nd, right before midnight. And then just a comment on the peer review. I have graded all of your peer review feedback. Thank you for being so thoughtful and instructive with your feedback. I thought everyone, some of you pointed out grammatical errors, spelling errors. You were really specific about where you thought points could be connected better. Where some additional research or sources might need to be cited. So pay attention, everyone, to the feedback that you got. I didn't disagree with anything, I don't think. And a couple of you noted that you saw in your peer review partners that there were 2 spaces after a period. In APA, it's 1 space. So some of you may be old enough to remember that we were taught that it's 2 spaces. That's back when we were typing our papers on a typewriter, and it's 1 space. So that's proper APA, 1 space following a period. Anyway, take some advice and guidance from your peer review feedback along with mine, and I think everyone will end up with a very fine final paper. Just 2 learning objectives this week. The first one is related to what you should be focusing on as you go through chapter 8, which is our motivation and learning chapter in Miriam and Berima. Really be focusing on connecting and relating the adult learning theories to the motivational theories. You should be thinking about which of the theories that are presented in the chapter are linked more with intrinsic versus extrinsic, and then how do you take that awareness into aligning that with some of our rational and non-rational learning theories that we've covered in the chapter. So be aware of that. Maybe take some notes, be thinking about that. And hopefully you're making connections that allow you to bring some of that understanding into the production of your instructional video, which is producing an instructional video. That's the second objective for this week. Our required reading is chapter 8 in the text, Motivation and Learning. I have, you'll see 3 subsequent slides that have a couple of reflection questions and then a ton of reflection prompts. And those were generated because initially I had pulled 9 topic areas from the chapter, and the assignment was going to be for you to each choose 1 topic, and that would be the focus of your instructional video. But in the interest of not stressing you out majorly as you work on wrapping up projects and assignments for both classes, there's a little more leeway in that assignment. But I did think it was important for you to pay attention to what are kind of some of the key areas and focus areas to take away from the chapter. So they are listed here in this PowerPoint, and you'll also see them in the Module 9 chapter book as prompts for reflection. Sorry, stumbling. So also, I want you to read these 3 sources about videos, and they're linked right in the Week 9 folder. They're all from the same source, which is TechSmith. It's from their blog site, and TechSmith is the company that produces Camtasia and Snagit software. The first one is a resource on 5 types of instructional videos and when to use them. How to create a storyboard, which is something that I would like you to do. You are not required to upload your storyboard, but please spend some time sketching out what you want to say and include on each slide. It's a practice that you'll carry over into your final project, so it's a good idea to get started with that skill set now. The same as for your script. So you know, you've been listening to my videos every week. I don't script these overview videos. And that was a decision I made after I saw the difference between my course intro where I think I had it scripted and I just didn't like how it came across like, uh, I don't know, too stiff, I think. And so I chose for these videos to not script them, but you know that I say a lot. I stumble over what I want to say. There's pauses because I'm not sure what is the next thing I want to say. So, if for instructional videos, really get into the habit of writing a script for your video. So, there's some guidance there. This resource also includes a template, and I do want you to write a script. I think I took it out that you needed to upload your script just as to take away a little bit of stress. Um, if you see it in the assignments and you have your script, go ahead and upload it. If you don't see it referenced as an assignment requirement, then disregard. But do spend time looking at this resource and also following the advice. Here are some reflection questions, and then here are the prompts that I mentioned previously. Okay, the assignment. The major assignment for this week is to produce a 2 to 3 minute video and go ahead and upload it and host it on YouTube or Vimeo. If you have another place where you can upload your video and everyone in the class, including myself, has access to view it, then that's fine. Whatever your hosting site is, just include that link when you post your video by Friday, the 26th at midnight or right before midnight. And then I want you to review all 8 videos. I won't know if you do or not, honor code, but post feedback to 3 classmates. They're only going to be 2 to 3 minutes long. So, and you don't have to respond to a focus question, just give feedback. Okay, that's going to be due by Monday, the 29th. And keep working on your paper. I cannot extend the deadline. I can't, barring an act of God, I cannot extend the deadline. So it is August 2nd. Keep working, keep working, keep working on it. If you have questions, let me know. Additional resources, I've got a few on motivation. So in the chapter, Miriam and Barima do a brief mention of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And so I've got a resource there for you to get some more information about that. This Get Your Audience Pumped, 30 Ways to Motivate Adult Learners is a resource from our tried and true e-learning coach. And the self-determination theory is just another bit of information about how we are motivated. So it's just an additional theory that isn't covered in the chapter. And then a couple of extra resources on instructional video. And that does it for this week, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. Okay. Have a great week.